We have a face for radio.
Only for radio.
Only for radio. You can go to WOKB's Facebook page.
Right.
And you also can subscribe to the WOKB YouTube channel.
Right.
And if you haven't done that by now, shame on you. Shame on
Well said.
you.
Well said.
You know what I'm saying? So it is July the 8th, Glenn, and it's Collector Car Appreciation Day.
Who?
Collectors, car.
All right.
Those who collect cars.
All right.
Appreciation Day.
Car Collector Appreciation Day or Collector Car I don't get it. What?
Collectors Car Appreciation Day.
Okay.
Yeah. So we appreciate all those guys who and women
Collect cars?
that collect cars.
Okay.
Yeah. Not a
They have a day?
they just got July the 8th.
Today's their day.
Today is their day. So just appreciate anybody who has
So
car
would you
collection.
So do you count?
I count on every day.
No. You know what I mean.
Okay. But yeah, I have a collect.
So Harold too then?
Yeah, absolutely.
What year is your collectible car?
It is in 1970, and that's all I'm going to say.
We have a another term for some. A collectible car, a donk.
No, that's too.
No. Donks fit in collectible cars. Yes, they do.
They have their own category. They have their own category of car collections, but that's fine. Yes. So you got also it is National Chocolate with Almond Day.
I love chocolates and almond. I love chocolate with almonds.
Me too.
You do?
I like them in the Hershey's Kiss.
Yeah.
Hershey's Kiss almond.
It's not enough though. It's just because you have to eat them one at a
them.
time.
Yeah, you got to get them.
Yeah.
You got to get them.
Yeah.
But and it's also you might like this. It's National Freezer Pop Day.
Man, when I was a kid, the best freezer pop, a popsicle. What do you mean freezer pop? It's a popsicle.
It is called on this app, Glenn, Freezer Pop Day.
It's a popsicle.
No, it's National Freezer Pop
Anybody
Day.
who is listening knows, man, dude, y'all remember it used to have 2 sticks. This is where you get.
No, it's not them. It's not those. It's the ones in the long plastic tube.
National Freezer Pop Day.
Day.
That is not.
That's what it is. That's what it is. It's not popsicles. Popsicles is the ones on the stick. Freezer Pop when you got the Kool-Aid in the long plastic.
Oh my gosh. No,
you trying to make your own day.
407-894-6. No.
You're trying to stop these people from making their own day. It's a freezer
That's what
pop.
you call those?
Yeah, freezer pop. Because they can come. You can get them unfrozen, just in the liquid form, and then when you put them in the refrigerator, the freezer, they become pops. Well, they become pops.
I'll be dang. I never knew that's what they were called. I never knew that this was the technical. That's the technical term.
Yes, that's why
for the colored liquid that they sell, like 24 of them, water and sugar.
Right. It's freezer pop. They only get froze
when you stick them in the freezer.
So they're freezer pops.
I don't believe you. Did you know? Wait a minute. Shit, Shanti, she's got kids. They're big kids now. But she shops for them all the time.
Big swole.
Did you know that these things were called freezer pops? Tony?
No, I just thought they were called popsicles.
Did you hear?
Popsicles are
Did you hear? These things, Tony. What do you call them?
Yeah, freezer pop because I used to work for.
Oh, no. Get out, Tony. No.
No, popsicles is the one on the stick.
No. So popsicles, he says popsicles on a stick, freezer pop in the plastic. Tony says yes. He's got kids too.
Yeah, and I work for Publix, and that's how they live.
Thank you. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you. Hey man, thanks for the mangoes too, bro.
Yeah, I leave those extra ones there.
Okay. All right.
So you remember that.
Peace. Love y'all. All right.
This is the crazy thing. You sit up here, you know
No.
me. Wait. You know me longer than you know Mr. Tony. And I'm not saying Mr. Tony, good guy. You know me way longer than you knew Tony.
And I went to him for reference.
And you believe him. What is that?
He's a couple shades lighter than you.
That don't make a difference. I'm up here reading.
That's how Negroes are.
I'm up here
but
reading.
we'll take it from the lighter skinned person.
That's got to be some type of stereotype.
It is.
Because of the fact I'm sitting up here reading all of the national days. And
I never knew you called these things freezer
but
pops.
Then you sat up here and believed a dude you just met.
No, I called
a year
Shanti
ago.
first. I called Shanti
And
first.
She agreed with you. She agreed with you, but then you turned and went with Tony.
Tony said they were freezer pops.
Because he used to work for
Because he
Publix.
works at Publix.
Yeah.
I get.
I used to work at
You
Publix.
never know. You never
Yes,
worked
I
at
did.
Publix.
I did.
You
I worked
never-
at Publix and Winn-Dixie back in the day.
You never worked at
Yeah.
Publix. You never worked at
Yeah,
Publix.
I worked in the deli at Publix.
What'd you do?
I cut the deli meat.
Were you any good?
I was good. I ain't like cutting that hog head cheese
Yeah.
and stuff, but they liked it. But anyway, that's what they wanted. So anyway, man, come on.
I don't believe you, bro.
I don't believe you not believing me what a freezer pop was. And
now,
I even
now
gave
you see how it feels.
and I
now
even
you see
gave-
how it feels.
I even gave
Now you see how it feels. You
I
take
gave
other
you the
jokers'
description.
words over mine.
I gave you the description of why they're called freezer pops. Tony didn't.
He just told me he worked at
He
Publix.
worked at Publix.
That's,
and you went with
that's
him.
all I needed to hear.
But I'm telling you, and then you looking at the thing on your computer
I know.
saying it's
I didn't see it at first.
wow. I'm hurt. Not really. But you never cease to amaze me. You don't. So this is Sports View with the crew. I'm sorry, y'all. I told y'all before that we like two little squirrels. If we see something shiny,
Yeah.
we gonna run to it and be all off.
But you always want to be right. You always want to be right.
no,
you always
it's-
want to be right.
But when I'm right because I'm reading the thing.
I know, right?
It's not about me being right at that time. It's not about that time. It was just what I was reading. So
All right.
anyway,
Let's
man,
go.
we
We
got
only
some
got
stuff.
30 minutes.
We do.
We only got 30 minutes.
Let's say this: the Raiders, the Los Angeles Raiders, just hired a Las Vegas attorney, Sandra Douglas Morgan. Do you like that? No, listen to what I'm about to say. The two last names.
Douglas Morgan.
Yeah.
No, you got to let him have it.
No.
Yes, you do.
If you
no,
mind, anyway.
that's what she was.
I could be.
If that's what she wants to be called.
I could be.
No.
Mr. CC Winans. I don't have a problem with that. You changed my whole name. But anyway, I don't like the two last names.
You
but
don't?
Anyway, I don't like that. But anyway, she is the new team president.
Yep.
And becomes the first black woman, Glenn, to hold a title in the NFL franchise. Morgan, who was born in Las Vegas, that's interesting, comes to the Raiders after previously serving as a chairwoman and executive director of the Nevada Gaming Control Board.
You see that?
Man, shouts out to the Raiders. Shout out to the Raiders. So, what did this mean, Glenn?
It means diversity is coming not only on the football field, not only in the coaching ranks, but in the front offices and the administrative positions in the NFL. Dude, the NFL is a cash cow.
Did you see her? You seen the
She's
picture?
beautiful.
She's
gorgeous.
She's a girl.
She's pretty. She's a
girl.
woman.
She's a woman.
And
she's a girl.
Yeah.
And the reason when I first saw the picture,
I see what you're stressing.
when I first saw the picture, I actually thought she was like Asian American.
Yeah.
Originally, I'm not joking. I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
then-
What are you saying?
She's a girl. She's a woman.
And
She's the president over one of the historic franchises.
yes, in the National
National
Football League.
League.
Yeah, the Raiders.
That one of their things is the Raider girls, is the Raider dance.
Man, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they just
Remember we
they
did
not-
that.
it's the
Remember we did that special.
right? How low they wasn't getting paid.
Yeah.
But you got the Cowboy cheerleaders, and then you got the Raiders or the Lakers. You can kind of go back and forth between the Laker dancers and
Laker girls.
or the Raiders girls. So my thing is seeing her, just black woman, hear me roar power. How long will the Raider girls last?
No, that's where you went.
That's where I went.
Why?
Because, man,
No,
listen,
that's a
girly
part of
girls,
football. No.
What? Well, see, it's some
No, it's a-
organizations which I understand don't have.
I think they
cheerleaders. Green Bay don't have it because
Green Bay does not have
you will be freezing in Green Bay in Wisconsin. Get it? You know what I'm saying? I get it. But what
I
I'm
don't
saying
think
is,
that was the reason why. I think they think they're a tough town, and I don't think that
it's nobody but crazy people need to be on the football field in Green Bay. So I'm just thinking, and it's just me because this is our own unique perspective.
Yeah.
Is yes, it's good for us to have that diversity in the organization. Blah 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 blah. But I just think at some point, her girliness is going like, oh, we don't.
I don't believe you're saying this right now.
I don't think they need to do this, and they shouldn't do that. And now you taking the testosterone.
At first, the women.
Out of the game of football, and we love the Raider dancers, the Raider girls. We love the Raider girls.
I cannot believe that you are putting this unfair judgment and accusation on the brand new president of the Las Vegas Raiders. Mm-hmm. She wouldn't do that. It's the fabric of football.
Would they change?
Especially Raiders? It's the Raiderettes.
Right.
And just like the Cowboy cheerleaders, the Raiderettes are an instant. They're part of what makes the Raiders the Raiders. Especially now since they moved to Vegas.
But it sure isn't.
So how
the Raiders' location? Because they've been everywhere. So it's just that's why they call it Raider Nation. We about to move in.
I think they went to San Diego, to the Coliseum,
LA, you know what I'm saying. So, but
Santa Barbara.
But then, Glenn, you got to check this out. I don't know if you heard me when I read it. She was an executive director over the Nevada Gaming Control Board.
She's smart. Are you kidding me?
But gambling has come legal.
So
in a lot of states.
and that's the thing. So now you've got what are you saying? Now what are you saying? Is a conflict of interest or?
It's just
or will she serve to help them when it comes? And this is the thing. And we've watched gaming come into professional sports little by little,
right?
And then we watched them give in. We watched them cave in to the money,
right? So with Madden 2K and all this other
everything,
stuff,
bro,
all this stuff, it's a multi-something $1 trillion. I don't know what it is, but
industry.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's like your last job, you still have relationships.
What are you saying about this lady?
I ain't saying nothing about the lady.
All right, so let's
saying something about the Raiders, who we know ain't been the most franchise, been up aboard board. Glenn.
So again, let's congratulate the Los Angeles Raiders on hiring Sandra Douglas Morgan. Mm-hmm. She is the new team president. Let's go. Let's move.
First black woman.
Listen, dude, the Cleveland Browns have agreed to trade quarterback Baker Mayfield to the Carolina Panthers for a 2024 conditional draft pick. The Panthers will pay the $4.85 million of Mayfield's salary, while the Browns will pay $10.5 million of it. They're kind of splitting it, so to speak.
Ain't no kind.
Mayfield agreed to convert the remainder of his, get this, $18.8 million salary into incentives to facilitate the deal, which is pending a physical. So he goes to the Carolina Panthers, where Sam Darnold is, and I think they drafted a quarterback too, as well.
Right. So
how does he fit?
So the number one overall pick now is in Carolina, where they have a decent, probably a top 10 defense over there.
They've got two number one picks at quarterback.
Right. They got
Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold.
Yeah. So then you have a decent wide receiver. The only question mark is McCaffrey, because he's injury prone right now.
Yeah.
So he's coming over to a decent team. Now, of course, you playing.
This looks like a good situation for him.
Maybe if you depending on which Baker Mayfield that you get, because you remember last year he was kind of hurt towards the end.
Yeah.
And he was floundering.
He started out on fire.
Right. But he was floundering, and
Yeah.
then you really had a
And
great,
then he let jokers like you get to his mind.
right, and that's what if you let me get to your mind, then something wrong with
I
your
know he
mind.
listens
But the
because
thing
he's
is,
got great commercials.
He does, but the thing about it, those commercials don't transfer on the field.
Well.
So you had decent wide receivers in Cleveland,
And you know what too? He had their confidence. This was so it's sad to me because you and Bishop both were like, man, because when he was the Heisman Trophy winner coming out of OU, man, and the Sooners had a great year that year. They had a squad. They were beating up on everybody. Baker Mayfield comes out, drafted number 1. On paper, the Browns should have been a playoff contender. They were not.
Or they could have been
for a
just
couple of
making
3
noise.
years. And you and Bishop used to try to tell me, hey, man, because I was high. I, like everybody else, was high on the Cleveland Browns and their potential. And
Right.
they dud it out every time. Whimpered away. And so it was painful to watch this young man go because he had the confidence of that team. That was his team, Jarrell, and he lost them.
So now
He lost them.
Now you go to Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That was his
leave,
team.
You leave Cleveland. You
Uh-huh.
go to North Carolina.
Uh-huh.
The Panthers, who wasn't that good of a team.
No.
With Sam Darnold. So I understand
The quarterback competition in Carolina is going to be interesting.
Is it a competition?
Uh,
Or do he get slotted in? Just go ahead and give him the job, or he
Yeah.
got to beat Sam Darnold.
yeah. Oh no. If what just on statistics alone and resume, I put Baker out there first. You
wouldn't.
too? Yes, you would.
I would not.
No.
I would go with Sam because one, Sam has the experience with the team and understand the offense a little bit better. Not saying that
Okay.
Baker can't pick it up, and because it actually was a smart decision to do it now because training camp is getting ready to come, so
Right.
Baker can catch up.
Here's the playbook.
Here's the playbook. Here you go. Not
Right.
saying he didn't even already have the playbook, but that's neither here nor there. But
Really, bro?
yeah, come on, bro. You know
that's true. Yeah.
above board.
That's true.
It's very
All right.
uncommon in the NFL.
All right.
But
We got to go quick. We got 8
yeah,
minutes.
and so that's the deal. I just it's a good trade. I'm glad Baker got out of Cleveland. I'm glad
I am
Cleveland,
too. It was
I'm
painful.
glad Cleveland
was
got rid
painful.
of Baker.
It was painful.
I'm glad.
Listen,
that,
dude, can you imagine being Deshaun Watson right now?
Oh, he ain't gonna play for this year anyway.
He won't play this year.
So yeah, it don't matter. So also, man, real quick, we're gonna transition
Let's go.
into the NBA. WNBA star Brittany Griner pleaded guilty in Russia on Thursday, Glenn,
To drug possession.
to drug possession and smuggling charges.
Charges.
And she's in that country. You know, she brought it in. She said she didn't mean to do it. This, that, and the other.
I love how they're positioning this for her to fall on the mercy of the court.
Right. And you know who decides the courts in Russia?
Who?
Vladimir.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Are you kidding me
In
right
Russia,
now?
the Vladimir Putin makes.
So
a
she may
decision.
not come home.
Well, what they're trying to do is they
change-
rumors is saying that they're
A
trying to
swap.
do a prisoner swap
Right.
for this guy who is a arms dealer that we have over here in the States.
No.
Yes,
An arms dealer for a basketball player.
yes. That's who they trying to get. But also with Griner, they're and rumors saying they're trying to get an American soldier that's in Russia he served like 3 years because they have him over there for like espionage. So they trying to get him. They trying to swap rumors saying
So-
they trying to swap this arms dealer, which is.
Isn't this a job for like Jesse Jackson
But this is the
or
thing.
something? Remember, didn't people used to go over and get people like that?
Yeah, but this is the thing.
Who can we
as,
send?
As the government, you have to. You really, because it's a political move.
It is.
It's a political move. It
it's-
has nothing to do with their
I don't-
charges.
We don't know.
Well, I'm
If
gonna
she
say-
broke Russian laws,
She broke
she
Russian
broke
laws,
the
or-
Russian laws. She needs to.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But this is the thing too with it.
This is the penalty.
You have to be careful with that swap because if the Biden administration's allow this and this arms dealer goes out and does bad things, they're going to be held accountable for releasing him for a basketball player. Then it also sets precedents that, we can just start kidnapping celebrities to get people released.
Wow.
So,
I don't know if I would put.
It's a lot.
I get what you're saying. Famous people, man, and this just fell in their lap.
Yeah, because if it was me and you,
she did something she wasn't supposed to be doing.
If it was me and you,
yeah,
ain't nobody.
They wouldn't hear from us again.
That's just like the I think he was an Air Force person that got sentenced to 10 years over there for stuff. And they ain't try to swap for him. So it's just crazy. But on last night also, Glenn, we had the Summer League started, man, in Orlando 91, Houston 77, Detroit 81, and Portland 78. And in that Orlando game, Orlando Magic Paolo Banchero,
yeah,
he outshined Houston's Rockets Jabari Smith Jr. in the NBA Summer League. And Paolo finished with 17, 14, and 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 25 minutes. Helped the Orlando Magic beat the Houston Rockets 91-77. Man, Paolo was amazing.
Yeah,
he was amazing. I watched the game last night. It was on ESPNU. Then it transition over to ESPN. But anyway, Smith was nice, and the thing about it was they started out the game guarding each other. Like for the first quarter, they was guarding each other. So you had the number 1 pick and
the
number 3 pick who thought he should have been number 1. He has the thing, but Paolo, that 250 frame, bro, is for real.
Yeah.
It's for real.
He's ready. He's ready to go. They happen to show some other highlights of the young man from the center. I can't think of his name right now. He was maybe the number 2 or 3. He's the number.
Oh yeah. Chet.
Chet Holmgren getting pushed around by a kid who was 6'7" and 280.
And I think he played like Tuesday.
They played Tuesday, and man, he got pushed around the court.
I mean, they highlighted him with the shots because he had like 23 points or something like that. But he was getting pushed.
He'll have to put on some weight, or they'll have to reassign him, move him out, because he got pushed around.
Right. And then once you hit that 38, 20, 40th game, and you still that size, you're gonna be weak in the knees, because in college what they play, Glenn, probably 20 games, 30 games, something like that. That don't even compare to an 82 year season. So also, man, in Utah they traded Rudy Gobert.
Could you believe this trade?
I did not. I was like, who? Rudy Gobert, he is now a Minnesota Timberwolves. The Timberwolves sent 5 players, guys.
5
to the Utah Jazz, man.
Malik Beasley, Patrick Beverly, Walker Kessler, Jarrett Vanderbilt, and Leandro Balmero.
Yes.
All for Rudy Gobert.
And also Utah also gets an unprotected first-round pick from the Timberwolves for, get this, Glenn, 2023, 2025, 2027.
Yep.
And the top 5 protected pick in 2029.
Isn't that crazy?
For Rudy
Gobert. They see something there. They see something there, bro.
Minnesota want to win now.
Yeah, I can see him and Big Cat doing some good things because he's a true 5. He's a true center, and move Big Cat out to where he feels comfortable at. That Minnesota look.
But do you got any role players? You sit down your role players.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
That could be something there. That could be the start of something big.
Yeah. And your boy, the Chicago Bulls, have agreed to a 1-year deal contract for veteran point guard
Dragic. Goran Dragic.
That was horrible. But anyway, Zion Williams also agreed to a 5-year, $193 million max rookie extension with the New Orleans Pelicans. Good deal for the Pelicans?
Yeah, great deal for the Pelicans.
Well, I know in that contract too, Glenn, they got some health restriction.
Yeah, they ought to. Zion, he'll probably drop a couple of 3 pounds.
Well, it's not even that. It's
Yeah.
just okay, but it still has to do with you being injury prone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Because a lot of his injuries had nothing to do with his weight. Because, when it's when it comes to big guys like that, Glenn, the first thing that is a problem is your feet.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, man, we got to get out of here. And we'll check y'all out on Monday, same bat time, same bat channel. You listen to the Sports View with the crew. You inside the Man Cave. I'm Brother Jarrell.
Glenn, all good.
See ya.
See ya. Sports View with the crew is a presentation and production of WOKB 1680 AM Sports. Follow us on Twitter. Download the new WOKB app today.